Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for June 7th, 2024. There is a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, so up here we don't have any duplicates. Not a lot of opportunity to do much, actually. I might hold off on looking at this for now. I don't see anything obvious. So let's move on to the next band. I guess I'll just start with this 5, 7, 9. So we do have duplicate 5s here. It actually places the 5 in this box. That places the 5 in this box as well. I'm just seeing these duplicates here and this 5. And then these 5s look over, along with this 5, putting a 5 here. Always good to be following up. Sometimes you get some easy stuff out of that. We also had the 9, so these 9s look in. Fortunately, no luck on placing a 9. I'm noticing this, so I'm looking to see if any of these are helpful. The 2 is helpful. So we have a 2 in one of these. I guess it didn't really matter because we already had a buddy. Okay, anything else of note here? Okay, so we have the 5, 7, 9. How about the 3, 4, 8? So we do have two 8s here. So 8's in one of these two cells. I'm looking to see if there's anything else to do here. 9 and 1 are suspicious to me. We already have the 9 marked. The 1, oh yeah, 1 is good. 1 is a crossing on the 8, 3. So we have a 1 in one of these two cells. That is going to point up along with this one, putting a 1 up here somewhere. Can't do much more with that yet. Does that mean that this 3, 4, 8 might be interesting? 3, 4, 8. So the 8 we have marked 4, 3, 4, 8. Unfortunately, there are 4 places for them, so we can't do anything with that yet. And that's indicative of we didn't have a given down here to help, but sometimes you can find it anyway. Like if we had a random 3, 4, 8 somewhere seeing these cells, then it still could have found a hidden triple, even without having an equivalent triple in looking into this box. Excuse me. All right, I think I've gotten what I can out of this band. We're going to move on to the next band. Right, I'm noticing this row has only one place for 5. I found that by looking at this 2, 5, 8. This is a pattern that just, it's going to catch your eye every time, right? Once you get used to it, is that, okay, I've got a bunch of givens, they ignore this row, right? There's a few formations it takes, but really they're ignoring this row. These can't be 2, 5, 8. Then you get a little disappointed seeing there's already a 2 and an 8 in the row, but then you go, oh, let me just look at 5 anyway. And you see this can't be 5 and this can't be 5, and you get excited again because you can place the 5. All right. So that's went through my mind as much more quickly, of course. I also am looking for crossings, right? So what looks through this 1, 8? Well, the 5 and 8 are already placed in the box, but the 6 looks through, and we have this 6 here. So actually, we can place the 6 in this box. Very nice. And then now that 6 has a buddy, made its own buddy. It puts a 6 up here somewhere. We also care about this 2, 4 here. Unfortunately, 2 and 6 are already in the row, right? Of the 4, we can look at that. We don't get as lucky with the 4, but I'm always on the lookout for that stuff. And if I only point it out when I find it, you're going to think it's magic. But if I point it out every time I look, right, then it's like, okay, that's less magic and more, he looks for it a lot. And so when it does exist, he manages to find it. So this 1 here I'm noticing isn't in these 3. I already saw that we have 5, 6, 8. But again, you don't give up hope until you've proven that all of them don't help the row, right? So this 1 here is not here, and then this 1 is not here. So actually the 1 ends up in one of these two cells, which means in this box, we can place the 1 right here. Very, very handy that. In fact, it's just been placeable this whole time, but that's a fun way to find it. I didn't actually look for duplicates here because I was so excited about geometry, but we do have a duplicate 2 here. So we can put 2s over here somewhere. The more interesting things to find are the ones that are found through geometry. Usually. So the duplicate 2s, we did the duplicate 6s, the 4. I'm just going to see if there's anything with 4 a little more subtle. There's not. Okay. And so then we look for 5 and 8. Yes, we have 5 and 8 and 5 and 8 here and 5 and 8 here. So that's a hidden 5, 8 in this box. Very exciting. So we can place that 5, 8. Center marks. And so that means that these cannot be other digits we thought they could be. So the thing I'm most interested in is if there's anything in this column that isn't already in the box. So 5 and 8, obviously no good. But this 9 looking down, now this 5, 8, it had 9 removed from it because it was a hidden 5, 8 pair. So that puts 9 in one of these two, which causes a hidden 1, 9 pair. Both 1 and 9 are limited to these two cells. So that does affect the row, but also it affects this. This is a pair. So we need the 3 and we need the 7. So we have a 3, 7 pair here now. That's all very good stuff. Let's look at the rest of this row. It's the least remaining. And then we'll look at this column, and then we'll look at this row, I guess. Anyway, this row is down to... Oh, no, sorry. This row is down to 4. So actually, we should look at this column first, which is down to 3. We need the 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, 4. All right, I'm just going to fill 1, 2, 4 here, and this can't be 1. All right, let's do this row then. It is down to 3, 4, 7, 9. 3, 4, 7, 9. I don't see any 3, 4, 7, 9s helping out here. I do see a 9 here, so I can put 3, 4, 7. Unfortunately, this can be any of them as well. All right, we're going to look at this row. We know this one's going to be down to at least 3. Or at most 3, sorry. We need 2, 3, 4, and 7. 2, 3, 4, 7. Well, this can't be 3 or 7, so this is 2, 4 only. This can't be 4, so this is 2, 3, 7. And this can't be 2, so this is 3, 4, 7. 2, 3, 4, 7's in here. Handy. Is there anything else I can do here? This row's down to 4 as well. We need a 3, 6, 7, 9. 3, 6, 7, 9. This can't be 6, so this is 3, 7, 9. This can't be 9, so this is 3, 6, 7. This can be any of them. Okay. So unfortunately, these didn't help as much as I hoped, but they might help later. But this was a neat spot with the 5, 8 and then the 1, 9. And this 3, 7. All right. So I think I'm done with this band. Let's just start doing stacks now. So we do have this 8 here. I think we kind of took care of the 8s already. All right. We've got the 5, 7, and 9. No duplicates. Do they do anything that I didn't notice already? We do have the 7s, right? This 7 has a buddy 7 in the 3, 7 pair, and this 7 looks in. That does put a 7 in one of these two. The 5 and 9, unfortunately, we don't really have buddies for. Same with the 8. Okay, so we would have probably found more with this box if we hadn't already found everything with this box. All right, if that makes any sense. So this stack would have been useful, but I kind of subverted that. Let's go on to the next stack here. We've got 1, 2, and 5. So the 1s are done. The 2s I have marked. The 5s are done. We also have 8 and 9. So these two 8s look up. This 8 looks in. Putting an 8 in one of these two. I think that might be all we get out of this stack. This whole column is 3, 4, 6, 7. This can't be 7. 3, 4, oops. 3, 4, 6. This can be any of them. All right, we're not finding what we need to find here. Maybe this last stack will help. If not, we're going to have to find stuff more subtle. I looked for geometry basically everywhere already, but we're going to relook if we need to. All right, let's do this stack. Hold on. So 5, 6, 7. We're almost done with the stacks. The 6s do look into here. Putting a 6 in one of these two. I'm very suspicious of this cell, but let's finish our scanning first. 7. Does 7 do anything special? Yeah, kind of. 7's in one of these two. So actually, this is a naked single. And the reason I know it has to be a naked single is because what we found here is a hidden quad. So the opposite of the hidden quad when there's 5 cells left is the naked single, which is funny. So this is a naked single too. It's not 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So this is a naked single too. That gives us this 4 here. That 4 removes 4 from here. In fact, 4s are buddied up now, putting 4s down here. We always want to follow up when we can. This is down to 2, 3, 7. Mark that. Okay. This is down to 3, 3, 7, 9, right? Sorry, 3, 7, 9. Go. So 9 in this box is one of these two. Wait, how does that? Yeah, because we have the 1, 9 pair looking in. So 9's in one of these two. That removes this corner mark 9, placing this 9, placing the 6, placing the 7, placing the 1. So this whole box resolved. That places the 7 and the 2 in this box. Leaving behind a 3, 9 pair, not 2 7s. All right, so that's a 3. Very nice. Okay, so this is what we needed to find. That was very cool. This last stack delivered. 1 in this column now can only go there. That places the 1 in this column, or in the box, which places the 9 as well. I do want to come back to this, but I want to make sure there's not more follow-ups here that are obvious. All right. I do think the thing to look at is the quad here. In fact, it's just going to be a pair and a pair at worst, but I like to just look at the whole box in this situation. So we do need a 2 in the box, which goes here. We need a 3 in the box, which goes here as well. And then we need 4, and we need 8. All right, so they're not resolved, unfortunately. All right, so we just got a bunch of stuff here. Let's make sure we followed up on everything we got. We got this 9. Does that help anyone? Unfortunately, not that I can see. It could, but I'm not seeing it. I'm noticing these 8s lining up. We already have this 8, so that's not helpful. All right, how about this band here? Because we filled this whole box. So let's relook. We have all our 5s. 7s do help out. So 7's in one of these two. Whoopsie, I hit page down. 7's in one of those two. Page down is right next to 7 on the numpad. We have all our 9s. How about 1s? Okay, 1s look in. Putting a 1 in one of these two. 5s are done. 8s. We have the 8s marked. 9s are done. Okay. Not as helpful as I hoped. Did I get anything else with this band here? This is down to 3, 6, 7, 9. It can't be 3, so this is 6, 7, 9. And of course, I looked at where 3 could go in the row, but unfortunately, there were 2 places for it. This whole box is down to 4, 6, 7, 9. It can't be 6, so 4, 7, 9 is what's left. Don't think there's anything to do there. This is still 3, 4, 6, 7. Still any of them? Okay. This whole band is marked up and doesn't resolve yet. All right, so what else can we do here? Do I need to go box by box at this point? I might have to. Okay. So things we're looking for when I go box by box. First, we're looking to make sure we respected our corner marks. We're also looking for cells that maybe are restricted that we didn't notice. Like these 2 cells, they catch my eye because they are not 5 or 7. I know it's not much. They're not 1, 8, 5, 7 just from the box, but I'm seeing we've got 2, 5, or we got 2 and 6 also seeing this. We've got 7, or I guess we got 4 seeing it. So what can this be, right? It's not 1, 2. Could be 3. It's not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could be 9. So we are down to 3, 9 only. This cell here, not quite as lucky. It could be 2, 3. We have 4, 5. I think it could be 6. It can't be 7. Can't be 8. Can't be 9. So it's down to 2, 3, 6. If it couldn't be 6, we'd have a 2, 3 pair, and that would be great. But you can't force that to happen. I am noticing this row is down to 4 open cells. We can look at that. We need the 1, 3, 7, 8. No, did I say something wrong? There should be a 9 there. 1, 3, 7, 9. Oh, I said 8 instead of 9. 1, 3, 7, 9. This cannot be 3. So this is, or 1. So this is 7, 9. This can't be 1. Sorry, what did I say? 1. 3, 3, 4, 7, 9. Sorry. 3, 4, 7, 9. This is not 3. This is 4, 7, 9. What am I doing? These can be, any of these can be 3, 4, 7, 9. That's really annoying. Okay, does this 7 and this, oh, it does, but we already have it marked. Okay. All right, I'm not seeing anything else to do with this box. Let's look at this box. We do have the 8s. Make sure we respected that. Okay. This cell we already looked at a bunch of times. Same with this one. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to do here. This we took care of. Here we've got the 1s and the 8s. Make sure we respected those. Okay, this row is down to 3 open cells. I somehow missed that this whole time. We need 2, 4, and 6. This can't be 2, so this is 4, 6. This can be any of 2, 4, 6, but still worth marking. I'm always scanning, when we mark, I'm always scanning for pairs or triples we might have created. Those are very important to find, of course. This row is down to 4, so we need the 1, 2, 3, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. This can't be 2, so this is 1, 3, 6. This 1, 2, 3, 6. Any of them. This can't be 2 or 3 or 1. So we found a naked single. This can't be 1, 2, or 3. So this is a naked single 6. That places this 6 as well. Okay. These can't be 6 anymore. So this is down to 3, 4, 7 now. And the 3 is limited to these 2. Aha. And that lines up with these 3s. So where does 3 go in this row? Well, the answer is 3 has to be in one of these 2 in this row, and that claims the box, removing 3 from here, leaving just a 2, 6 behind. This 6 also clears 6 out of this cell. So 6 looking in. It does have a buddy down here, and this 6 helps as well. So 6 in this box is just here. This whole row is 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to fill that. This can't be 1. 2, 3, 4, 7. This can't be 2 or 3, so this is down to 4, 7. This can't be 2, so this is 3, 4, 7. We know the 7's point, we know the 2's point. Did I get anything else that might have helped? No, I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Well, these can't be 1. And so they're down to 2, 3, 4, 8, and these 2 and 4. So I'm going to mark these. Oh, sorry, none of these can be 1 or 2. That's even better. No, yeah, okay. They can't be 1, 2. So they're down to 3, 4, 8, and this can't be 4. Okay, that was definitely worth marking. Give me a moment. Okay. That got me a lot. Do we need to follow up on these 6s maybe? These 6s look in, so 6 is in one of these two. These 6s as well. Ah, so that gives us a hidden 6-8 pair in this box, because the 6s and 8s overlap exactly. So if that's a hidden 6-8, that leaves behind 3, 4, 7, 9. This can be any of 3, 4, 7, 9, unfortunately. 4, 7, 9. Okay, so I'm not sure what that 6-8 does for us right now. What about 3, 4, 7, 9 in this row? 3, 4, 7. Yeah, I don't see anything of note. Okay, it could have. It didn't. Wow, this puzzle's hanging on. Look at this. I have almost everything marked, not even on purpose. This puzzle's hanging on. So I'm going to keep going box by box, and I probably just missed something obvious, which with this many markings, it's very easy to have missed something. Oh, the 3's claim here, right? We have the pointing 3's here. So this can't actually be 3. So this is down to 4, 7, 9. Maybe that's helpful. Yeah, because then, yeah, we know 3 in this box is one of these two. Hold on, let me just undo all that. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't want to make a mistake there. Unfortunately, the pointing 3's don't do anything, but I have that marked now. 4, 7, 9, 3, 4, 7, 9. Right, the 9 is in one of these two in this box. Okay, yeah, you're removing 9 from these cells is the important bit. The 9's pointing from this box here. That makes this a 3, which makes that an 8. Okay, let's clean up a little bit. Ah, the 8 makes this a 5 and an 8. Ah, and the 3 removes this 3. I don't know if that's an but this is down to 4, 7, 9, I guess. This is not a 5 anymore. So that places the 5 in this box. Try to be very careful here. 1, 2, 6, 9. This can't be 1, so this is down to 2, 6, 9. And of course, I'm looking to see where 1s can go, but there's 2 places. There's like... okay, so where's 9 in this row? That's a bit subtle. But 9 in this row is only here. Again, we do have these 9s. It's not that subtle. We have the 9s pointing in. They have a buddy here. And this 9 helps. All right, not that subtle that this can only be 9. All right, it's just there's so many markings here. It's easy to miss things. Also, I should never have put a 9 there because there were these pointing 9s. Okay. So that's how that happened. 6 now I'm seeing in this row. I'm looking at this row to see if there's any singular digits, right? And there's a 6 right here for this row. So we've placed the 6. In fact, this 6 got placed in this box, which gives the 8 and the 6. 4 and 8. I'm finding things in the hardest way possible. 2, 3, okay, this 9 looking down. Let's just do the easy stuff first. 1 and 9, 2, 1 and 4, and 3. All right, yes, 3, 2. We can find subtle things, or we can find the easy stuff. All right, 2, 3, 4, 2. These are not 2s, so in fact 3 in this box is only here. This makes that 7 and 4. All right, down here we get the 7. We get the 9, gives us the 7, 9. That's our 4. 7, 4, 3, 7, 3, 9. When everything's marked, things are easier to finish. With red markings plus everything center marked, does finish the puzzle quickly. All right, I don't know if I made that harder than it needed to be, but it was interesting. At least the way I approached it felt interesting. I found some really neat stuff in the puzzle. So this 6-8 pair, this hidden 6-8 near the end, that seemed really key. And then noticing, not just getting the hidden 6-8, because it didn't have an immediate direct result, It had a more subtle result, and you might call this direct, I don't know, but it removed 9 from this cell here, which then forced 9 up here, and then that finishes the puzzle. So I think that might be a sticking point, but do let me know. And of course, if you enjoyed this one, I'll leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.